Boys and girls, I'm going to try again with the whole live thing. But I'm going to do something a little bit different. In the sense of, if you guys don't want a live reading, that's fine. Then I'm just going to mess around with my crystals for a bit. Obviously I can't see you all. So what I'm going to do is like I said, playing my crystals. The way I've got my camera set up, I should be able to see comments doubt it, if someone comes on. So, what I've got is some new the idea is I want you guys to see this box. So, in this box is all the stuff that I don't know, collected over the years that I haven't got quite sorted out yet. So I've got hopefully I have 4 crystals in each bag for grid work. So yeah, I still need to work on those. But that is not what my goal is today. My goal is to make some key rings. My dad, lucky enough, gave me the idea. He gave me this one as an idea. So I'm gonna make myself some key rings. So there they are. So I've got a pack of 4, not a pack of 4, I've got a small little bag there of, what do you call it? Black obsidian, that's the word I'm looking for, and I do have a bag of yes, I do have a bag of key rings. So yeah, also do have some homemade runes as well, which I need to, and I've got, if I remember right, some blue tiger's eye as well. Quite a large piece of tiger eye, polished. I think it's going to be a little bit too big to put into a key ring. Yeah, so I'm going to have a little bit of a play with some of my black obsidian. That's the battery. Oh, I've got that. So where's them then? Then the other bits that make it into a key ring. Oh, there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And also I need 6 of these. So that's the hoopy bit. And what I need now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are the kind of cages you get from any crystal place that sells crystals. You probably can get them from arts and crafts places as well. Yep. So the fun bit is trying to get the so they come separately as so. So I'm trying to, there probably is another way of doing this, but this is the only way I know how at the moment. Let's separate the wire a little bit. Get that bit. Hit that bit on. Squeeze that bit shut. I don't know why, guys, but my neighbours always wake up in the evening. My next door neighbour has got a small child, which I kind of understand, but the child always wakes up this time of day and screams and screams and screams. Not just a little scream, but quite a lot of screaming. Now, I'm trying to kind of understand. Yeah, it's a baby. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get the wires shut now. I think I might have found an easier way of doing this, guys. It's got to be an easier way of doing this. I'm still waiting for this big thunderstorm. If you watch the weather, they say, oh yeah, there's going to be a big thunderstorm. You have 3 months worth of rain in a couple of hours. You've been warned. Still waiting for it, because I'm in the amber weather warning for torrential rain and thunderstorms. So I'm still waiting for it. It's 25 to 7, and I'm still waiting for this thunderstorm. No, so that's the easier way of doing it, is to get this bit open. Sorry guys, I'm just playing at the moment, because there's got to be an easier way or better way of doing this. Like using a pair of pliers to pull the wire apart. I'm just basically just wasting time, see whether anyone will come on. Because I just done a live and no one turned up, I just sat there for 20 minutes. So now I'm just sitting there, waiting to see who else turns up. No, it has to be that way, I'm afraid. Yeah, just sitting there to see who else turns up on this live. So I've got 1,298 subscribers. And where are they all? They can't all be down the beach, surely. Now I know my lives are boring, but even so. Yeah, I know my lives are boring, but even so. So yeah, so yeah, my idea with these guys is that I may, or may not, give them away for free, but because who doesn't like something free, eh? So I just got a notification from TikTok saying that someone liked my video. I posted on TikTok. Make sure that's on there properly. There'll be an easier way of doing this, guys. So all these come like separately, and I'm trying to put the key ring actually on the ball, and there's no easier way of doing it. So that's why I'm faffing around for the last few minutes. I'm just seeing whether anyone comes on, and then I can start giving live readings, if anyone would like a live reading, that is. So of course I'm just kind of wasting time until my subscribers come on and start watching and commenting and stuff like that. So at the moment I'm just making these key rings with black obsidian inside. And with these cages as well, once you put the crystal inside, you can also turn it into a necklace. So I think that's the reason why these keyring parts are not attached, because you can also use the ball as a necklace. So I think that's why they're attached, but they're so fiddly, and they didn't actually come with instructions, so I'm kind of guessing of how to do them. So because I tried to put the chain through that whole bit down the bottom and swirl them around, but that doesn't work. So I'm trying it this way, and even though it's fiddly, it's the best way of doing it. So anyway, guys, so when I do and girls, when I do a live stream, I do try and give you guys enough notice as I can, and also this is the perfect time to get a free reading as well. So if you're watching this on repeat, yeah, so if you're watching this on repeat, which you probably more likely will, probably be people that are not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching this live on repeat, when I do a live, it's your chance of getting a live free mediumship reading. I don't expect anything in return because I like doing mediumship. It's just that when I do lives and I've got no one to talk to, it's very hard to do mediumship. So yeah, anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if you want a free reading and you see that I'm going live, come and get a free reading. Come and leave in a comment that you want a reading. And I'll be more than happy to. So I understand that people are busy. You're probably all down the beach, all down the pub, which is fine, but you're telling me the whole world at this moment in time is down the beach. It's just that I know people say, "Oh, you're whinging." I'm not whinging. It's just that I like mediumship. I like giving people readings. I like giving people readings. So it's not me whinging. So I've been doing this live now for 21 minutes. 21 minutes of no one. And I know that if people are watching this on replay, they're not going to watch the whole 21 minutes. So yeah, they'll click off after about 30 seconds. They'll clock off and watch something else, which is fair enough. Which is fair enough indeed. Oh. So yeah, the world does make me laugh, guys and girls. Oh. The world makes me laugh. Come on, why don't you do what you're supposed to be doing? Come on, that's it. So yeah, so I'm making key rings while I'm waiting for people to jump on. Hopefully someone will jump on and give me a message and give me a little bit of a chat, and I'm just messing around with these at the moment until I start getting not subscribers, until I start getting people to jump on and whatnot. So this is where you get your live mediumship readings. So if you would like a free mediumship reading, leave a comment below and I'll be more than happy to give you a reading. It's been quite quiet at the moment in the way of subscribers and people watching, and so that's why I'm messing around with my key rings. So I do have a bag of black obsidian, which I will be putting inside the inside the cages, but I got these key rings from Amazon and they don't come attached, so I've got to attach them myself, which is fine, but it's a bit fidgety. There you go. So that's my last one. Well, just need to close the hole up. That'll be my last one. So these will be available either on eBay, TikTok, or my website. So if you go to any of those three, type in Mystic Cody, and you'll see all my crystals that I have for sale. So what you'll get on my mysticcody.com is a totally different stock to what you get on TikTok and eBay. So it's not all the same stuff. No real particular reason for that. It's just I like to spice things up a little bit every now and then. So I don't know what website I'll put this on yet, whether it be on eBay or Amazon or whatever. So, got myself a piece of black obsidian. Whack that inside. And voila, you got yourself a black obsidian keyring. And then some of these I have to go through my crystals. You may even get another crystal inside. You might get a black obsidian with something else, but I have to see what I've got first. Because some of the crystals are a little bit too small, so you can put like several different crystals. So what I'm thinking about doing is with the smaller crystals, put in black obsidian with maybe some selenite, some polished selenite, or some polished amethyst in with that, if it will fit, of course. So I do see that someone's watching. So if you leave a comment, if you can, So, because again, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you, the person watching. So if you leave a comment, give me something to work with. So that's what this, my lives and my videos are about. It's not about me. It's about you guys watching. Yeah, as long as you guys are watching and commenting on my videos, I'll continue. And there you go, guys. That is 6, I think. Oh. So that is 6 black obsidian key rings. Yeah. I don't think I have any other crystals to put in it. I do have 2 pieces of selenite, but they're too big to put in there. So I may not do that. I may just leave them as they are. For now. Yeah. So I've ran out of things to do, I think. So let's have a look in my box. So this is all the stuff I need to go through and sort out. I'm wearing a piece of Super 7. And I just found myself a piece of Super 7 in my box, which I need to put on one of my websites. What else have I got which I can do now? No. I've got nothing left. I think that's going to be a little bit too long for what I've got planned. We can have a play. So like for this one, I've got 2 pieces of sodalite in this one. So that's what I'm thinking about doing with the black obsidian. Putting 2 crystals and 1 debris. So it's quite a big piece of wire I've got there, so I need quite a big crystal. Will do. So I've got a nice piece of crystal there. I'm just going to put this wire around because it's in the box, so why not? This wire is probably a little bit too big, but oh, no, let's do that again. So yeah, I'm kind of annoyed, guys, because I've been up pretty early this morning. Really looking forward to this thunderstorm, this really bad weather. Because I'm in the amber warning bit, or I was in that amber warning bit, and not one clap of thunder and not one bit of lightning. Wasn't even heavy rain. It was just light rain, what I would call light rain. And I was actually pretty disappointed. I wasn't impressed, let's put it that way. Where have I put those? Hi, I'm a new subscriber. Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah, I do free readings. I'm glad you came on. And oh, thank you for being a new subscriber. That I do appreciate new subscribers. They mean the world to me. Like seriously, they mean the world to me. But yeah, I do give free readings. So yeah, when I do a live mediumship, when I do a live on YouTube, it's yeah, mainly mediumship. I do, and it's always free. I never charge for mediumship when I do a live. So yeah, if you would like a free reading, I'm more than happy to give you one. So a short answer to that question is yes. I give a reading and I do it for free. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's give you a reading. So the first thing I'm getting is like a black, I don't want to say portal, but I'm getting like a black portal, and in the center it's purple. I don't know what that means, but when I start giving you when I start getting to the flow, that should start giving me some more information, if that makes sense. Alright, let's see where I'm going. Alright. So I feel with yourself, I feel with this black and purple, I want to say void, it's like you can't see the end of it. So I feel with you, I feel that with your situation, you're feeling that you got yourself into a situation that you can't, I wouldn't say can't get out of, but you can't see like the end situation. But I do feel there's a light at the end of the tunnel, because in my mind's eye, I'm looking to the left of me and I see not only the light at the end of the tunnel, but you also will, life will be brighter when you come out of this situation. Now at the moment I'm not getting any like the situation that you're in. So normally sometimes I get like, so like even my cards are like all, it's like one big mess. I'm not very good at shuffling cards anyway, but like they're like kind of like messy. So I feel like you feel like you're in a bit of a mess. What else? Now I'm not very good with cards, but I'm getting like a 1980s like car. So I'm gonna pull you. I'm getting three. I'm getting like, pull out 3 cards with yourself. Obviously there will be more cards if I feel that they need to, but I'm getting a 1980s red, dark red car with yourself. It's, again, I'm not a big car fan, but it's like I'm getting like 2-door car with this. I wouldn't say it's a sports car, but it does have that kind of like feel to it. I want to stick with this car for a second and see whether I can get anything else with this car, but I feel like there's like a vintage car. Okay, I'm not getting anything else with this car. So the first one I'm drawn to, I normally go from like left to right, but I feel like I need to go backwards with this one. So from right to left. So I'm pulled to this card, and again it shows me the light coming through the window. So I feel, again with this picture, I'm drawn to, I'm assuming it's a young girl, but with yourself is not about like the age that you are. I feel like you're, you know, when someone has a go at you or someone tells you off, you feel small. And I feel that the situation that you're in is like, you feel small. It's like they have all the power, they have all their not control, but they kind of like dictate the situation, and it's making you feel small. It's kind of making you feel that you're not appreciated. You're not yet you're not worthy and appreciated of being in part of that relationship. And it's like kind of like that feel of like they've got everything and you've got like nothing, that kind of feeling. And the feeling I'm getting with this is you have the knowledge to be what you want to be, and you can, in a way, flip what they're doing to you. You can reverse it and flip it onto them because you've got the knowledge to do that, but they're making you feel small. They're making you feel that they've got control and power over yourself, if that makes sense. Again, I'm getting with this card. Yeah, keep keep your faith. Sorry, that train really put me off. Train just went by. Keep your faith, keep your belief, keep pushing forward. You are worthy of good things. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of the good things in life. And I feel that this person is not giving you that. And I feel that once you two have got this sorted out, I feel that this person will no longer give you hassle. I feel that you will go your own separate way. And I feel that once it's all said and done, that person's gone. I feel that you won't have to deal with that person anymore. And which leads me to this one. With this one, I feel that you're again with all that I just said. I feel that with yourself, you're caught up in, I want to say, like a web of lies. I feel like this person's lying to you. I feel that. So I'm just going to give an example. I'm not saying it's, I'm just giving this as an example. So this person's telling you, for example, that they've only got £100, 100 UK pound, where in fact they've got a lot more than that. But they're kind of like lying to you about how much they've got and how much they're willing to give up. Hello everyone, for all the ones that have just joined. How long till... So again, I feel like the one I'm reading for at the moment. So again, I feel like I'm caught in a web of lies. I feel that you. Where was I? I was just distracted by the comments. Where was I? So yeah, I'm getting caught up in the lies. I feel like I'm being lied to. Okay, leave that outside because I really done that bit. Move on. So I keep getting images of stuff, so I need to move on from that image and move on to the next one. So with me, the way I work is I get images, a bit like oracle cards. I get images, and I've got to read the image and how I feel about that image. So I'm just moving on to the next image and the next feeling. Um, okay, I'm getting, I don't know why, but I'm getting like, um, I'm seeing like a cliff. I'm standing and I'm looking out. I feel like I'm on top of either a hill, a very big hill, or a cliff. Um, and I've got my arms um, open, but I don't know what that means. So I don't know what that means at the moment. I think there's a statue in Brazil. I think it's Brazil or somewhere that part of the world. That big statue that has his arms out. That's kind of what I'm getting. So I don't know whether they're trying to tell me there's a Brazil connection or whether some kind of connection with this feeling. Okay. Yeah, I'm just, hold on a second, guys. I'll be within this. I'm just trying to work out the images I'm getting. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to move on from this image because it's not making any sense to me. So I'm gonna go back to this card I was talking about. I think I'm getting too much information come through at once. So yeah, like I said, I'm getting like caught in a web of lies. Um, follow your own heart. Because with this one, there's a lady holding a flame. So to me, that's follow your own heart, follow your own energy. Um, once he's gone, you'll be free, and you will get back that energy. You will bring back your strength. I feel that you're pretty much in a dark place, and I feel that once you've worked through it, you'll be back to the way you was before all of this started. I do feel that what goes around comes around, so you will get back all the good things in life, if that makes sense. Uh, so which goes on to this one. Um, like I said, what goes around comes around. I feel that. What was I say? I feel that it's like a reflection. It's like you looking in the mirror. Um, I want to say turn your back on the situation and walk away. Turn your back and walk away. It's not worth giving any more of your energy into that situation. Just turn around and walk away if you can. I'm hoping that what I'm making makes sense. Yeah, you are. You are next. Yeah. You are next. Um, what else am I getting from this card? So what I'm getting is looking to look ahead, and what was done is done, and just walk away. Good. Um, anything else? I feel like with yourself, I feel the reason why I'm struggling with your particular reading is just there's so many layers, and to me it feels kind of dense because with the situation that you're going through. It's like normally when I give readings, I feel free. I feel larger than myself, if that makes sense. With yourself, I feel like I'm trapped in like a small room where I can't move. Yeah, feels like I can't move. I feel like I'm being suffocated. Uh, it feels like there's no oxygen. It feels like I can't breathe. But I'm hoping that those cards that I've shown make sense. I hope that what I said makes sense. You are in control of your life, and only you can make the decisions. So even though you'll go through some more hard times, you can walk away from the situation and don't feel that someone else has control over yourself. only you can have control over what you do. Anything else? Again, I'm not very good at fortune telling. I can't say to you by this time next year you'll be okay. That's the good thing about having free will. It's down to yourself. It's down to yourself how long this goes on for. Yeah, it's like with anything, it's down to you to say, okay, enough's enough. I'm off, kind of thing. So I'll leave that there with you. If I get any more information on yours, I will. So I'll just have a quick read of the messages, because again, when I start working, I don't tend to look at the messages very much. Break up. That's what I'm picking up. Good. Makes sense. Break up. You will feel. Yeah, you will feel better. But again, like I said, it's down to you, down to yourself to, yeah, again, like with the free will is down to you to put that control in place. Say, right, I've had enough. I've had enough of the situation. Sometimes you just need to walk away from the situation. Because I feel like with this person, this person can get very, very controlling. I feel very controlled with this other person. A little bit of ego, a little bit of jealousy going on there as well. It's like if your partner or your ex sees you talking to another person, gets very, yeah, ego kicks in. So yeah, I'm going to leave that with you. I see that someone else wants a message. How long till N forgives me? When will he unblock me? Does he miss me? What? Okay. Again, when it comes to fortune telling, I'm not very good with like fortunes telling side of readings. I normally talk to like people that are passed on. They don't normally give me things that happen in the future very often. I'll see what I can get. I'll see what the cards say, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, normally fortune telling, yeah, it's not my strong point. It's not my strong point. Because with that question, how long will M forgive me? Okay, let's see what the cards say. The first thing that comes to me is November, and the number 5. So the 5th of so it could be the 5th of November, or it could be May, like the 5th month, which would be May. So I know that May's just gone. What? his current feelings. Right. Okay. So with his current feelings, I'm feeling a bit confused. I'm feeling a bit down. I don't want to use the word lazy, but I do feel in his work life, he's, what's the right word? He's a bit of a, I do apologise. I've got to give what I feel. I feel like he's a bit of a slob when it comes to work. I feel like he's a very messy worker. Don't take pride in his work. I want to go as far to say he doesn't care if he turns up late for work, which I feel he's done quite a lot of in the past. Relationship side, again, he probably puts in 10% into a relationship where the other person would put 90% in. He'll put probably about 10%. There'll be that honeymoon period of where he'll try and give 100%. But once that person gets to know him, it's like he'll put 10% in. Again, I feel like with the last reading I gave as well, I feel there's quite a lot of ego in this. In these energies, quite a lot of ego, quite a lot of look at me, I'm amazing kind of feeling. But yeah, he's just, I don't want to go as far to say that he's lazy, because I don't feel that he's that lazy. I do feel that I want to say that he's got a dirty job, in the sense of like he's either a builder or bricklayer or yeah, like a butcher or something. But it's like when he comes home from work, it's like he's dirty, if that makes sense. Because I'm getting like dirty overalls, I'm getting like a dirty work uniform. So again, I'll pull 3 cards. So normally I go from left to right. So yeah, with the first one, I think it says, again, I can't quite read the writing. I think it says Wheel of Fortune. So with that card, the Wheel of Fortune, again, when I get like that feeling of like Wheel of Fortune, it's like someone else is picking that for you. It's part of taking that chance. It feels like it's like taking a chance. It's like kind of like betting, and it's like you're entering into that. Is he or isn't he? It's kind of like you're kind of like flip flopping. You know, like you said in your comment. Is he or isn't he? And I feel like with yourself, you need to change the rules of the game. It's like you need to make the rules. You need to set barriers. because I feel that once he's ready, I feel that he'll just walk in and pretend that nothing's happened. He will not be truthful. Like when he does come back, I feel that he will not be truthful. And all the things that you probably, all the things that you thought that you did do, you probably did do. So see another, see another person. Um, that's why that's why I feel that he's blocked you, because he's seeing somebody else. Or if he's not seeing somebody else, he's seeing like multiple people. I don't feel that. I feel that he's either seeing one person or he's seeing like multiple people, because I'm seeing like quite a lot of people. So I feel that with yourself and with him, he's taking that chance. He's taking that chance of like you taking him back. But you need, how can I put this? So you need to be the one hosting the game, so to speak. So you need to be the one that makes up the rules, but then stick with those rules. So if you look up and say no, I'm not interested, go away. Once you get the truth from him, I feel like you need to stick to your guns and say no or yes or whatever the outcome is, because I feel that he will take you for a ride. I don't feel that this is going to be like the first or third time he'll do this. I feel that it'll be multiple, and I feel that if he does come back, is more to do with him using you because he wants somewhere to stay. I feel that he has nowhere else to stay. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from him. Um, you need, like, for you personally, you need to stay strong, and you need to put in that barrier of like, okay, these are the rules. This is what I expect, because I feel that he will take you for a spin. So the other one is this one. Let's have a quick look at the. Okay, so he wears gloves, so that's why I'm getting that dirty feel. Uh, yeah, so I feel that with him, I feel that kind of like, um, yeah, he'll keep coming back. Um, yeah, so that's that card. I don't know whether you can use. Yeah, can see it. I'm using my tablet to read the comments, but I'm using my iPhone to do the live. So yeah, I can't quite. There's a little bit of a time lapse there. So yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm getting from him, is that when he doesn't need you, he'll cut you off. When he does need you, then he will keep coming back, and that's probably why I'm getting like the multiple people is in the hospital setting. Is like the last reading I gave, I never actually got like people. I never actually got like people that passed over, like nans, granddads, friends, aunties, uncles, pet dog. You know, never actually got those, and that's what I'm getting from this one. I'm not actually getting people, which I find very interesting. So with this card that I've pulled, Five of Cups. Now, in tarot cards, I don't know what the Five of Cups means. But the image that I'm getting is that the first thing that comes to mind is like it's not a hermit. Hermit. That's the word I'm looking for. Hermit. I don't know whether this is related to you personally, or whether it's related to him, or whether it's related to somebody else that you know. But I feel like I'm a Herbert. No, Hermit. I don't know why, but I keep getting Herbert. I don't know whether Herbert is a name, like someone's name, Herbert, or someone's nickname. But I'm getting like a hermit. But I want to say kind of like, I don't want to say hoarder, but a person that likes to collect things and put them in certain pots or certain places. I feel there's kind of like a ritual, kind of like, not a ritual as in witchcraft, but we all have like different routines. We call them routines now, but I feel it's quite an old energy, and I want to say ritual, but I feel like I need to put things in certain places, and I feel that's to do with stress and anxiety. Please tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel that this energy is more connected to you than him. I don't feel that he's the way I just described. I feel that with him, he has no routine. He has no um, like get up at 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. Make sure I'm at work at 6. Yeah, have my break at the same time every day. But I feel if this is with you, I feel that you have like a routine. It's like get up at 5 a.m., be at work for 6. Yeah, you have your routine. And I feel like with him, he plays with you because he knows this whole like routine, like, and also that I'm getting like, yeah, you have your friends, you socialize, you do everything that a normal person would do. But I feel like with yourself, you're more of like, yeah, I do that kind of thing. I go out with my friends, etc. But it's like you wanted a little bit of me time. I want to days when I feel like I need to be on my own. I make sure that I am. Uh, what else am I getting? And I feel that the path is like unclear. It's like I gave a reading a few weeks back where I read this lady and she was like, with her, she knew exactly where she was going. She knew what path she wants. She knew what she wanted from life. And I feel with this one, it's the opposite. It's not quite as straightforward as I know where I'm going. I know what I want. It's um, most people know um, what tomorrow will bring, but I feel with this energy, they don't quite know what tomorrow will bring um, as well. Uh, So yeah, I don't know what it is with this whole. Like I said, I don't think it is that extreme of like, a room full of stuff. But I feel there is bits where they need to be, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Again, it's like with the last person I read for. There's like not as many layers, but there's definitely layers there, and it's just trying to work out what part belongs to who. So I feel like with him, it wouldn't. Okay, so what was that? So I know that bit, and I'll give that in a second. But is it family or is it friends? Okay, so they're not giving me family or friends, but I do feel that there has been times where he has slept on the sofa. But I'm trying to work out, is it friend or family? But yeah, again, I can't. All I'm seeing is like the sofa. But I do feel that it's in part of a house where not that many people go. So he feels like he's kind of like out the way. I do. Okay, I've never been to America, and I've never been to New York, but I'm getting like New York kind of like apartments, like the older look apartments. I don't feel this is like new apartments because I'm seeing like the fire escape on the outside of the building, and I do feel that he goes through the fire escape, or there's like a back door or back stairs that he uses. So again, that could be the hospital, but it has like an apartment, straight flat kind of feel. Not a hospital, but it could be the hospital. Again, like fortune telling is not really my strongest point. Um, yeah, fortune telling is not my strongest point. I will be honest. I live in. Okay. Yeah. I think with the whole New York American feel, I think they're trying to like. It's not necessarily the location or the apartments. It's more of like what it kind of looks like. Um, they're trying to give me that image in my head of what it kind of looks like. Um, yeah, I'm getting a block when it comes to this um, fire escape. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna see whether this fire escape comes into play. I feel that it might be this hospital, you know, because I'm seeing a fire escape in the sense of it being painted black, but I'm also seeing like the walls painted white. And I do feel that it's inside the building, not on the outside, like the Americans have. It's like on the outside. This feels more of like on the inside. So I do feel that it's a hospital setting. So again, with this one, um, again, this whole energy, like I said, trying to like cut through the energy, trying to work out what's what. Um, the energy for me is kind of like all over the place. It's like trying to work out where my head's at. Um, yeah, it's trying to work out where my head's at. Trying to carry on with my life, knowing that this other person is messing around, and I feel that there's not really. I'm not getting much more from this, so I'll leave this with you in the sense of like carry on with your own life, carry on doing what you're doing, and if you again like with you set rules. If you want to try and get the truth out of him, just so you know um, what rules to set. Um, I I haven't got a day or a month or time period of when he's gonna come back. I think at the beginning, I think I said like November or number 5. Um, but yeah, the whole when is he going to come back? Will he ever unblock me? I will be honest, I'm not getting anything for anything to do with that. I'm not getting any information from that, so I can't really give you a time period. Um, I want to say I feel that he will. I feel that he will come back because I do feel that his um, yeah, I do feel that he doesn't have that much opportunities in life, and he will eventually run out of opportunities, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, he will. Yeah, he will eventually run out of opportunities. Um, I don't. I do feel that you're not the only one that he's messing around with, in a sense of using someone um, to use their couch to sleep on and take advantage of that person, in a sense of like, can I borrow some money? Can I borrow some food? Can I sleep on your couch, on your sofa? And that person will get to the point where they're so fed up that they'll just say, no, sorry, you can't anymore. Um, I don't feel there's much of an opportunity there for him. It's just that I can't. I can't pinpoint when that time will come, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'll leave that with you. I do apologise that I can't really get much from that. Um, I'm good at when it comes to things like a family member, you know, passing away. I'm good at that. I am kind of good at reading animals. I've read a couple of animals in the past. Um, so I've kind of got the hang of that, so to speak. Yeah, so with that, so yeah, I will get to you in a second. Is it C Mac? I will get to you in a second. Um, yeah, so with that, I will say, um, like I said, like set your rules. Um, I think the first card I pulled was the wheel of life. I think it was the wheel of fortune. So like, with yourself, it's like set that set that rules, so to speak. So if you decide say no, I don't want you back, then set that rule. Um, don't matter how much he plays on that guilt game. Um, say no if that's how you feel. Just say no. Um, because you will find other people in your life. You probably really know that you will find other people in your life, and I do feel that there will be future opportunities for you with other people. Um, and it's just finding that right person. So I would say never rush into something. Um, do a little bit of homework. Find out, not find out information about people, but feel into that energy of that person that you want to be with. Um, if that makes sense. Um, feel that energy of that person before you commit to anything. And I do feel um, that you will meet other people along the way. Um, never say ever, because you will, and you will find a person of your dreams, and that person will make you feel good. And give it time, and you'll forget about this other person that you're asking about. So yeah, I'll just leave that with you, and I'm gonna go to. So I'm gonna make C. Is it C Mac? I'm gonna make that my last person to read. May I have a reading, please? Just a general reading regarding career and my daughter. Daughter, and thanks. Okay. I'll try my best in the sense of I'm more of a medium in the sense of um, talking to loved ones and animals on the other side. Not very good at fortune telling, but I'll try. I have done for the last two people. I tried my best. Um, so yeah, I'll try with the whole career. But yeah, career. I'm getting a first round. I'm getting, and I think this may be my spirit guide or someone else's spirit guide, but I'm getting a wise I'm going to say wise woman, because this is a woman that is showing themselves to me. It is a lady, but she's very wise. She's likes to pick wild flowers and wild herbs. She spends her day in the fields and in the forest, picking flowers and whatnot, and making remedies, herbal remedies from these flowers. And she's giving me that impression that she does hum to herself, like singing, like humming to herself, like a little tune as she's doing it. I hear birds in the background chirping away, and I'm also getting a robin as well. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. I'm assuming that's for what I just said with the wise woman or wise lady. I'm assuming it's for you, Mac. I feel that you're a little bit more easier to read than the last two readings I did. I feel quite a lot of not heavy but quite dense energy from the other two, because I feel with the other two they've got quite a lot of stuff going on, and I feel with you're obviously you got stuff going on, because who hasn't. But I feel like with you, I don't want to say that you're free, but your energy is a little bit more easier to read. There are some links with that. Okay. Yeah, so this lady, she's not giving me age or relationship. Um, so I don't know whether this person is like your nan, your auntie, your next door neighbor, your cousin, that kind of thing. So this lady could still be here in this world, but I do feel that she's a good age. I do feel that she's a good age. So yeah, I'm getting lavender with this lady as well. So I think. Sorry guys, my watch is making noises. Right, anyway, so back to the reading before I lose that energy. Right, so yeah, with this one, I do feel there is quite a lot of I want to say spiritual energy with this one. It starts off with I want to say spiritual energy, and it ends in spiritual energy. So the first one is, I don't know whether this is what you want to hear, but with this one, now I don't know whether this is to you personally or to your daughter, but as I put the card back down, it's kind of like to one side. So I don't. So I feel that this is more of like a hobby. It's like is to one side. It's not. It's not. It is important, but it's not. So if I feel that this is for your daughter, I do feel it's more like a hobby. It's not her main career. Is that for a moment now? I thought I got the word nun. Is it a nun? No, nurse. Okay. I get sometimes I get like words pop in like in front of me, and that sometimes they come and go really quick. So it's nurse. So I feel like she wants to start. I feel there's a nurse connection, but I feel that it's more of like a stepping stone in the sense of being a nurse, and she wants. Again, it's just what I'm feeling. Um, so I feel it's a nurse, but she wants to go on that journey of like nurse, then a doctor, then a surgeon. You know what I mean? There's whatever career that she wants to go on. I feel that she has to start off on the bottom and work her way up. Um, yeah, okay. So again, I'm seeing like the old-fashioned nurses with the headscarf, not a headscarf, but the head gear. Okay. So yeah, as soon as I said nurse, this lady showed up from the 1830s, and she's telling me, you gotta work hard, gotta be strict. There's none of this, I'll do that later. You gotta be. She's using the word, and I never use this word, but she's using this word of you need to be punctual in what you do. Um, Again, she's showing me how to make a bed. It's like, no, that's not how you make a bed. This is how you make a bed. She's showing me like the very old-fashioned, strict way on how they used to do it in like the old-fashioned times. So I don't know whether she's trying to tell me to tell you that if your daughter wants to be like a nurse or that kind of job, then to be like punctual, and you know, try not to cut corners. But I do feel the reason why I keep saying like your daughter, because I know that you want like like a career path daughter, general reading, that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna give you what I get, and I do apologise if I keep saying daughter, but you can put it somewhere else. If that makes sense. Um, but I do feel there is. I want to say there is a line of like. I want to say like doctors, nurses, I do feel that there is like a line. So I feel like one side of your family, there is a, like, it dates back. If you look at your family tree, like it dates back, like there is like several people in your family that are like nurses, doctors, GPs, that kind of thing. Like I want to say hospital, care home kind of like setting, and it dates back quite far. So I don't know whether the spirit world is rooting for your daughter to go down the same path. Um, but don't be surprised if your daughter goes down the same path. And again, that's kind of what I'm feeling with this one. I do feel that there is a connection to um, I want to say spirit. I do feel that she's very I was gonna say intellect. Can't say it. Intellect. I can't say it. I'm not very good at reading and writing, guys. I'm not very good with words. Intuitive. That's the word I'm looking for. I feel that she's very intuitive. Whether she knows it or not, she's very intuitive. And that's why I'm kind of like leaving that card to one side. I also feel that she is not 100% sure on what she wants to do. I do feel that she's still kind of young. I want to say young, she's younger than me. I'm 42, and I do feel that she's younger than me, a lot younger than me. Um, and I think she's playing with a few ideas of what she wants to do, but I feel that she needs to go with her intuition and follow that, but also whatever it is she decides to do, um, work hard, don't give up, even though it may get tough at times. Um, and there will be a few little hurdles along the way that she may have to, with help, of course, work around that. uh, I think this card, because what I tend to do, I lay the cards out and I always look at the first one. I don't always necessarily look at the other ones. But again, this one to me is very intuitive. Like I said at the beginning, what's with that? The wise lady. This is kind of what I'm getting with this card. Um, she's a very, she's a very. Please don't take this the wrong way, but she's a very beautiful soul. She's very sweet, very kind, very loving. Um, yeah, if she knew that she was able, she would do it. She will have her moments like we all do, where we lose our temper or not feeling up to it. But majority of the time, if you catch her in the right time, very young. I don't. I'm talking about past lives. Um, I don't think she's had many past lives. If that makes sense. If you're into reincarnation, I feel that she's kind of still new to the world in that sense. Um, I'm getting 16 with your daughter. Or what I should say, as I'm getting the number 16. I keep saying daughter, but again, the number 16 could land anywhere, if that makes sense. Okay. 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 So, okay, I'm getting an image. So I live in so I'm not quite sure where you live, CMAC, but I live in the UK, the south of London, and I used to live in a town near Portsmouth, and I used to work in this old Victorian hospital, and in this hospital there was like this archway, and at the front it was painted white, obviously the arch going through, and then either side there was like the hospital, and that's kind of what I'm seeing now. But they had a couple of miles down the road, they had a college that was built roughly about the same time, same kind of like style, and I'm trying to work out. So the image I'm getting is from this particular hospital. Now, is spirit telling me that, or is it my um, brain kicking in? I feel that might be my brain kicking in because for some weird reason I looked at the comment when I should not have looked at the comments until after the reading. um, I think that might be my brain kicking in because I was gonna say she's thinking about going to college, but I don't think that's spirit telling me that. I think it's my brain telling me that. Yeah. So I used to live. So you're in the UK as well. So you probably know uh, or heard of Portsmouth. I used to live near Portsmouth, and I used to work in a hospital called Hasler, and I was getting an image of that hospital. But again, I think that might be my brain kicking in, trying to fill in when I shouldn't be connecting with my brain. I should be connected with spirit. Long story, but how I work. I tend to look out my window, my bedroom window, and I let images just flow through. And I don't always look at the comments until after I've done the reading, or and I was stupid enough to look at the comments, and I shouldn't have done that because now my brain's kicking in. Right, let's try and get back into the spirit world. Yeah, get rid of all that. That's my brain. Right, I think I've got rid of it. So my last card is a gentleman. Um, and this is where I'm getting, and also with the first card I put the whole. Again, I'll keep banging on about this nurse. there's a very strong hospital vibe about all of this. And like you said in previous comments, that your brother was a GP and all that, and I feel that is quite a lot of that in your family. And I want to say I wouldn't be surprised if that's where she starts off, or yeah, I want to say that's wouldn't surprise me if that's where she starts off at the beginning. Yeah, if she decides to go to college, she can quite easily work in a care home while she does her college thing. Yeah, working at some sort of like care home, hospital kind of setting while she's going to college. What else am I getting? I do feel that. Okay, so I'm getting like the saying, like hand in all the pies. And I don't feel. I'm sorry, I keep saying don't feel. I do feel that she doesn't mind getting her hands in all the pies, looking at all the different options. And I do feel with her that she'll probably change quite a lot of things last minute. But if she does decide to go to college, I do feel that that won't change. Her classes, what she does in the college, probably vary. But if she goes down the whole college route, I do feel that she knows which one she wants to go to. And I got a funny feeling like, again, I'm not getting a name clear, but it's like a V name. But her job side of it could, I feel with her job, it could literally change from one day to the next. Even though I'm getting quite a lot of hospital vibe, to me that feels more of like, if she does do that, it'll be because she's going to college. If that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits there because the connection I'm getting at the moment is very, like, what I call very stringy. Is not consistent information coming through. So yeah, I'll call that quits for now. Um, so yeah, uh, so I don't know whether everyone's still here or not. I know C-Mac's still here, but I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to obviously C-Mac for letting me read for you. I hope that it kind of makes sense, what I said, not just with you, C-Mac, but with everyone that I read for. That's a good thing about doing what I do. I just give off what I do, and sometimes I don't have a filter. So I'll say stuff that I may not should have said say on YouTube. um, but that's a fun of working um, with spirit. I don't know what's going to come through. Um, So before I let all of you go, just want to say, obviously, thank you to everyone and to all my subscribers and all that. But the way I work is I get information, I get like pictures, like you saw on the cards. I get pictures, and I've got to go with what I'm told. So that's why sometimes you see me pause for a second, because I get a bit of information and I realise where I am in the sense of YouTube, and I've got to kind of like censor some of the stuff I see. So yeah, that's kind of how I work, and I do enjoy giving mediumship readings to anyone. And yes, it is free. I do not expect anything in return. This is one of the reasons why I created this channel, to give free mediumship to people. I will be honest, I'm not the best. I'm no expert when it comes to mediumship, but I do give it a try. Sometimes I get it right, and sometimes I get it wrong. And when I get it wrong, it goes pear-shaped. If I get it right, yeah, it's one of the most amazing feelings I get. So yeah, I'm gonna let you all go. Been here for over an hour now, so I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Next time I'll try and give you guys plenty of notice when I do a live. My first live I did wasn't very good, so I had to start again. But yeah, I'm waffling on now. I'm talking rubbish. So yeah, thank you for all the likes, all the hearts, and whatnot. And I will see you all either in the next comment, in the next live, or the next video. That's alright. I'll see you all soon. Just shuffle over and turn this off. If I know how to turn it off. There